Well, there's a GOP party apocalypse underway. They're coalescing members with one objective, that's to take down Donald Trump, of course. 7 hours and a few dozen conservative, quote, party leaders that gathered at the Army-Navy Club off K Street in Washington, D.C. to rack their collective brains, all in an effort to derail Trump from obtaining the nomination. The invitation to this meeting, this is what it read, quote, conservative leaders to strategize how to defeat Donald Trump from the Republican nomination, and if he is the Republican nominee for president, to offer a true conservative candidate in the general election. Okay, this is
of course, they're going to do everything they can to derail him, and they may not be able to, actually. They may get to the point where he does get enough delegates, and it's not even a choice in the matter.
Okay, let's say he gets the delegates, Mark. I mean, let's just say that he, scooping right and left. Let me just take you back to what Lindsey Graham had to say about that. He says that the GOP would then broker a deal. The Republican National Convention could be used as a way to steal the nomination from Donald Trump. I'm paraphrasing this, of course. Not sure how that's fair. But they're really desperate.
One thing they could have done was actually produce a candidate who people wanted to vote for, who actually motivated people to get behind them, who represented the values of their party. But nobody was interested in running. Only these offshoot, right-wing, super conservative, super Christian radicals are the ones who ran.
I mean, it's shocking to me. Nobody likes Ted Cruz. I mean, you would think that even, if you were a typical conservative voter, that you would like Ted Cruz. It's shocking that everybody hates him.
Well, the fact that the party hierarchy is getting together behind closed doors to try to find a way to submarine the Trump campaign. I mean, frankly, of course, what did they expect? They've gotten to a point where they've created a monster, and now they can't stop him. It's frightening in one regard, but in another sense, it's relieving to see that what I feel is going to be the outcome of all this is that the Senate's going to be swept out, the House is going to be swept out. They're all going to be sitting there wondering what the hell happened, and they're going to be relegated to history. This is what I hope to happen.
Because of this rise and just it looks unstoppable. I mean, if you're looking at this, they're that desperate that they're meeting behind closed doors, talking about a third party candidate.
They're trying to stop somebody who's taken over their party. That's what's happened. He's not a part of their party. He's co-opted their party, and he's taken it over. They even see how dangerous he is, and they're trying to stop him. They're not going to be able to. And he's going to be the candidate. He's going to lose, and the rest of them are going to get swept out in the damage in his wake.
Well, just to quote one National Review editor, this is what he had to say to a reporter that was standing outside wanting to know what they were doing in there. He says, obviously a third party or independent bid is one other option, but we didn't come to any formal plans. We're exploring every option, and coalescing behind closed doors, racking their creative brains, trying to come up with a way to make sure that Donald Trump is not the conservative candidate in the general election.